¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo estás? So, you want to learn how to speak Mexican Spanish? Well, you've come to the right place. My name is Nate. I'm from Southern California. I've been learning Spanish for more than 10 years, and I've been living in Mexico for 2 years. Now, I love Mexican Spanish, and oftentimes people will confuse me to be a native Mexican Spanish speaker. So, let's check out some words and phrases that'll make you sound like a true Mexican Spanish speaker. Number one is way. Way is used all the time here in Mexico. It is probably the most used Mexican word. Way. Now, I wrote the other spelling. I typically will use this spelling, way, W-E-Y, and some people will also write it like this. However, I feel like it's a little bit less common to see just because this is easier to write. A kind of funny, cute one you could say would be we, which would just be W-E. ¿Qué onda, we? That's another thing that my girlfriend will say that to me sometimes. I've also seen people write this with W-E-I instead of Y. However, this is probably the most common spelling you're going to see here in informal context. So, wait, that is so normal. It just means dude. What's up, dude? You would just say this among close friends. Don't ever say it to someone you don't know, okay? ¿Qué onda? What's up? Literally, what wave? ¿Qué onda is also extremely common among friends. Just saying, hey, what's up? ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? Wait. What's up, dude? What's up, bro? Okay, very, very normal here. No manches, no manches. That's basically like saying no way or get out of here, no way. Now, no manches literally means don't stain. The verb manchar in Spanish is to stain, and if you have a mancha on your shirt, then you have a stain, okay? But that literally means no manches. Now, if you're familiar with this word, then you've probably also heard the phrase no mames, which is the vulgar version of this phrase, no manches. That would basically mean no effing way. No, mamar meaning to breastfeed. So you're literally telling someone don't breastfeed. So it's kind of the vulgar way to say no way, get out of here. But this is better, and I personally use this way more. No manches. No way. Are you serious? No manches. Ahorita. I love this word. Ahorita. Okay, so ahorita here in Mexico, you would think means right now, okay? Mexicans love to use the diminutive, right? Like making things cute. Poquito, chiquita, things like that. But ahorita means in a little bit. Ahorita. Like, yeah, ahorita. I'm going to do it in a little bit, right? Like, I'll do it in a second. Just give me a second, okay? So ahorita does not mean right now. Ahora mismo would be right now. Whereas ahorita is like, yeah, in a little bit. I'll do it in a little bit, okay? Next, neta? Neta? For real? Seriously? Neta? That's a good one. That's a really good slang. Neta? For real? Seriously? Aguas. I love this one. Aguas literally means waters, but it basically means be careful or look out. So the reason we say aguas is because back in the day, people would throw dirty water out of their windows, and sometimes it would land on people. So people would yell aguas, literally waters. But now that basically just means look out or be careful. So if you're walking on the street and a car comes speeding by, you can say to your friend, oye, wey, aguas, or aguas, wey, cuidado. Okay, that would be a totally fine example there. Next is a huevo. A huevo means hell yeah, literally to the egg. For whatever reason, Mexicans love to use the word egg in a variety of different contexts, but a huevo just means hell yeah. It's just like, yeah, man, a huevo. Like you're super excited about something and you just want to say, yeah, a huevo. Chido. I use this word probably every single day. Chido means cool. Now, sometimes in different parts of Mexico, they'll say it a little bit differently. Like I've heard in the north of Mexico, people will say chilo, like kind of like a SH sound and an L. But here in Mexico City, we'll say chido, okay, just meaning cool. So, que chido. You could also say chida. For example, you could say, oye, wey, tu playera está chida. Like, your shirt is cool, okay? Chido, really good word. Ni modo. This means, oh well, ni modo. Man, I didn't get the job. Ni modo. Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. Ni modo. Okay? All right, I'm gonna move over here. I hope I have space. The way I've written this whiteboard, it's a little awkward. I'm just gonna be off here to the side, I think. Okay, next is chale. Chale basically means like, bummer. Man, chale. Like you're bummed out about something. It's something that you're not super happy about happened. Chale. Oh man, you didn't get that job? Chale, ni modo. Dang man, like too bad. Oh well, okay? A poco. A poco means really. A poco? Like seriously? Really? A poco. So you can use neta and a poco, okay? I also forgot to mention here that when you say neta, when you ask someone neta, they can reply to you neta, like for real, okay? Que padre, literally what father, but this just means how cool. Mexicans also use padre to talk about things that are cool. And for whatever reason, oftentimes padre is something good in Spanish, where madre is something bad. So you could use madre in this case, for example, to say a thing. Oye, güey, pásame esa madre. Pásame esa madre. Pass me that thing, okay? Oye, qué padre. Hey, how cool. Madre, like thing, okay? And it can also be used to say like, oh man, que poca madre. Like what, that's bad vibes kind of thing. Also, like this video. Please like this video. It really does help me out a lot. And if you'd like to learn more Spanish from me, you can check out my website, SpanishWithNate.com. I have a free course on there. And if you have any questions or need any Spanish help, feel free to email me at support@SpanishWithNate.com. Next, buena onda. Good vibes, literally good wave. Ese güey es bien buena onda. That guy is good vibes. He's chill. Buena onda. Oye, tú eres buena onda. You're cool. I like you. You're good vibes. Buena onda. Okay? A place, I guess, could also be buena onda, but it's simply used for people. Pedo. Oh my gosh. This is the most confusing Mexican slang word because pedo can mean a bunch of different things based off of context. Okay? So pedo is literally a fart. Okay? But you could also say que pedo, like what's up. You can also say que pedo, like you're angry, like yo, what's going on? What's wrong? What's up? Okay? You could also say pedo, estoy pedo, I'm drunk. Okay? Pedo can mean a bunch of different things. It can mean fart. It can mean drunk. It can mean what's up. Okay? Pedo is a very versatile slang word. Okay? Pinche. So this actually, in Spain, means like a kitchen helper, someone who kind of helps out, who has a lower position within a kitchen. However, in Mexico, pinche is kind of like saying effing or damn. Like a kind of a funny phrase people will say is pinche gringo, like damn gringo, basically. There's actually a really good barbecue restaurant here in Mexico City called Pinche Gringo, so kind of funny. Next, gabacho. So you may have heard the word gringo, typically referring to an American. For whatever reason, I think when people use the word gringo, it kind of has the stereotype of like a white American. But we also have the word gabacho, this is kind of like a vulgar way to refer to an American. But this is another one. So if you ever hear this one, be careful and make sure they're not talking about you, because gabacho basically means an American, but it's kind of saying it in a rude or mean way. Gabacho. So gringo is just kind of like whatever. Oftentimes people don't mean that in like a rude way when they say gringo, but gabacho typically is, has a more like rude intention behind it. Okay? I'm gonna move over to this side of the whiteboard. Next you have órale. Órale is like right on, or oh okay, wow, like órale, kind of like wow. So like, oh man, I just won the lottery. Órale, qué chido. Like, oh man, right on. Oh wow, cool. Okay? Ándale. Ándale is typically used when you're saying like, oh, exactly. Yeah, it's exactly right. Oh, is that the place where blah, 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 blah? Exacto. Ándale. Ándale. That's it. That's right. Exactly. Okay? Ándale. Chingon. Chingon, I love this one. Chingon is badass. Coming from the verb chingar, which is the F word, Mexicans also love to use the word chingar, but chingon is really good. And if someone says you're a chingon, that's a really good thing. Like, oye, güey, tú eres un chingón, la neta. Like, you're a badass, you're cool. Okay? Mande. So, mande actually comes from the verb mandar, meaning to send or to order. Now, when people here in Mexico say mande, it's because they didn't hear what you said. Mande, no te escuché. Like, what? I didn't hear what you said. So, in the modern context, mande would mean what? What? Mande? However, this actually comes from the times when the Spaniards had come to Mexico and people would say to the Spaniards, like, yes, order me, mándeme. Like, they would literally say, yes, order me. And that's why nowadays we'll say mande. You could also use que or como. However, in Mexico, it is common that people will say mande. If you want to be a little bit more formal, say como. Como? No te escuché. What? I didn't hear you. You can use que, but it sounds a little bit more formal, informal. So better to use como. But if you want to sound like a Mexican, use mande. Chamba. Chamba is a job. La chamba. Voy a la chamba. I'm going to work, or I'm going to my job. Now, typically, your chamba is a job you have that you don't like. So, un trabajo could be like a regular, normal job, whereas a chamba is like, oh man, tengo que ir a la chamba. Tengo que chambear. Chambear would be the verb. It basically just means to work. But, Chamba could be any job, typically a job that you don't like, okay? But la chamba, voy a la chamba, voy a chambear, okay? Next is huevón. A huevón is someone who's lazy, all right? Oye, güey, no seas huevón. Don't be lazy. This can be considered a little bit rude. And sometimes my roommate, just to mess with me, he'll go like this to me, meaning I'm being lazy. I'm being un huevón, like he's holding a big egg, okay? So huevón, someone who's lazy. You could also say perezoso, but here in Mexico, it's very common to hear the word huevón. You can also turn that into a verb and say, ese güey está huevoneando. Like he's being lazy. Está huevoneando. Okay? Literally, he's egging. Who knows? Mexicans love the word egg. I don't know why. Next is guacala. Guacala. That's like gross or yuck. Ugh. Like, ugh. Like my girlfriend would say to you, ugh, las habas no me gustan. Guacala. Like lima beans, I don't like them. Ugh, gross. Guacala. That's like gross or yuck. Rola, okay? So, rola is a song. You could also translate this as a jam, okay? Ay, esas rolas me gustan. Ay, esta rola me gusta. I actually have a playlist of like more than 48 hours of songs in Spanish on Spotify. I have a link to it in the video description, but the name of it is Best Songs in Spanish, Puras Rolas, just jams or just good songs, okay? So, una rola, good song. You could also say una rolona, like a really good song, okay? Feria. Now, typically feria is a fair. However, in Mexico, feria can mean money, okay? Feria. Ese güey tiene mucha feria. You could also use the word lana. Lana would mean cash or money, and lana actually typically means wool, like coming from a sheep. But lana in Mexico can also mean money or cash. Oye, ese güey tiene un buen de lana. That guy has a lot of money. Or feria. Oye, güey, ¿traes feria? Sí, güey, ¿por qué? Like, hey, you have money? Yeah, why? Okay? And finally, carnal. This just means bro or brother. ¿Qué onda, carnal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué me dices? Okay? Carnal. Bueno, there you have it. Muchas gracias por ver este video. Espero que hayas aprendido algo nuevo. Hey, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. It really does help me out a lot. And like I said, check out my website, SpanishNate.com. I have a free 7-day course on there. And if you need any extra help with your Spanish, just send me an email, support@SpanishWithNate.com. Bueno, muchas gracias y cuídate mucho. Hasta luego.